So there's this deeply saddening rhetoric that the Nazis were a left wing ideology. That is wrong for so many reasons. Okay, one, the Nazis were anti communist. They were 100% diametrically opposed to communism. They were also the main crux of this comes from the fact that they have socialists in their name, the National Socialist Germans Workers' Party or whatever. That was propaganda. They were not socialist at all. they were very much actually pretty pro-capitalist. They were pro-private ownership. They didn't nationalize industry at all. They were also imperialist and extremely culturally conservative. Um, they were also fascist, which is like the Nazis. The Nazism is a branch of fascist ideology. They aligned with fascist Italy, which is also extremely far right. I mean, people only say this because they have the word socialist in the name, which was propaganda because Germany was in economic turmoil post World War One, and having the word socialism in your name would garner a lot of support from poorer German people, right? But no, they were objectively far right, and that's not. People say this. People say Nazis were left wing for mainly because they themselves are left wing, and they themselves are right wing, and they don't want to be associated with Nazism. But just because a far right ideology was extremely evil doesn't mean it's evil to be like a right wing or conservative. Okay, like you're not evil. You're not a Nazi for being a Republican. Okay. But yeah, like any history book is gonna tell you the same thing. Like Nazis were a far right authoritarian like regime, like ideology. It's objective historical fact. And a lot of people also say, oh, politics in the U.S. are different than politics in the EU. And it's like, yeah, but like that doesn't change the fact that they're still far right. Okay, that doesn't change that doesn't mean that just because the definition of like conservative and like progressive in America is different, that doesn't change the fact that on the political spectrum, the Nazis were objectively a authoritarian far right party. Okay, like that is not up for debate. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It's not up for debate. Anti-communist, imperialist, ultra-conservative, ultra-nationalistic, pro-capitalist, pro-private ownership, hyper-militaristic, fascist. Dude, they were far right, okay? That is so not up for debate, and the fact that people are debating it is depressing.